Evening, folks. It's time for night one of The Witcher. Something that I've been looking forward to for a little while now, to be honest with you. All of the lore videos are great. I love doing them, and every other video I do I love doing, but for ages I've been hankering to play something along the lines of The Witcher, along the lines of what you're about to go through here with me. So, let's turn this down a little bit, shall we? Try and make it a little bit less ominous when I finally come onto the stream. First things first, I want to show you the intro cinematic, and then we'll get going with it, shall we? I was having a really bad moment before when I thought it wasn't working, the game wasn't working, but now it is, so we're okay. I had mods installed, and they didn't like the new version of the game. Who would have thought? And here we go.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has...
Oops, sorry.
Marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead, you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres.
It will be full screen when we start, yes.
The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Cool ass intro, if I do say so myself. Let me just sort this out first. Sort out my screeny bob there. Get that all sorted. Come back to this. Exit out because it seems to think that we are in, or not in, full screen, where I want to be in full screen because the whole thing looks much better in full screen. Bump. Let's go. This thing, The Witcher has this really weird starting screen now, which I don't like. Wish CD Projekt Red wouldn't do that. But anyway. There we go, full screen. So, me and The Witcher have a long-standing history. Maybe not on the channel, but definitely in my life. We have. I played these games a lot. I remember in university, I was just getting done with my first set of big exams when Witcher 3 came out, and I spent a lot of time that May just playing the game constantly. As you can see, we do have on our rig here all the graphics set to Ray Tracing Ultra, or they should be. Yep. So everything's on full. We're going to see what it looks like with all these 4K texture packs and all that rubbish that's on. Let's see how we go, eh? Let's see how we go. It should run exactly the same as it used to run because I used to have a texture pack on that was 4K and it ran beautifully. So let's have a little look, shall we? We will be playing all of the DLC, everything as soon as I can. It's going to be a full playthrough of The Witcher 3. This is night 1. We'll be running all the way through Christmas. Over the Christmas period, I'm gone from the 21st until the 27th, I think. I'm going to take my laptop with me and see if I can still play The Witcher on there. If I can do, that would be really, really, really nice. And if not, well, you know, we'll just figure it out as we go. But anyway, it will be on until it's done, because I feel this game deserves that kind of recognition. One of my favourites, and it is the game that was here before, shall we say, CD Projekt Red tanked their own reputation, which is very much a shame. So, we were playing Fresh Start, or can we play New Game Plus? No, we can't play New Game Plus because it was on my old PC where I completed it. So, Fresh Start, story and sword is fine. We're going to go with story and sword, and we're going to have a good old time with it. Let's have a go, shall we? Show tutorials, yes. Simulate Witcher 2 save, yes. Right, now we are in engine. Let's see what it looks like, shall we? Oh, it's pretty, it's pretty. Oh no, this is still a cutscene, I think. Yeah, still a cutscene. That's why the frame rate's terrible. I don't get why. So that cutscene is in the old engine. You can see it. There's no. All the textures are still off. I forgot about the nudity in this part. But you know, it's all Yennefer, so who cares?
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
In 4K. I love the old CD Projekt Red. So that little thing that she does when she's kissing him and she like gives him like a playful shove to the face, like yeah, I can tell it's written by people who've gone through like a good relationship where you're just really comfortable with each other. Because like every long-term relationship I've had, the woman does shit like that where they just like give you like a whack on the back of the head, not hard, but just like, oh shut up, you know, like one of them things. So yeah. You can. That's what I like about the writing of The Witcher 3. It's very, very, very human in the way it goes about things. Piss off. Right. So, has Geralt changed a little bit? I swear he has. Oh, I don't like motion blur. That's going off. That's going off. Motion blur. Graphics. Are you on here, motion blur? There we go. Yeah, turn that off. Blur is fine, bloom is fine, but motion blur is going off. That's better. Minimap. Okay. First thing we do is to check if she wants seconds, because, you know, you've got to be a dutiful Witcher.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive. Not to mention unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
So I get a feeling that there's some hitching in the game at the moment. I heard that was a thing on Nvidia cards. I think that CD Projekt Red are kind of hinting that Yennefer's the one you're meant to be with, because this is a dream, and he's having, you know, he's not dreaming of Triss, is he?
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Well, you're lying, because your undergarments are black, so, you know, it's the same. Yeah, if I ever get a like a full-on house rather than just a, you know, a small place, and this is the room I want, basically.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
No. Get them yourself, woman. You got legs.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
I'm not looking at your complexion. I'm looking at your back most of the time. You know.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Weirdly, that looks less good than the original. Oh, no. Down there looks very nice, yeah. But the mountains look less beautiful than last time, if I remember correctly. There's Ciri down there doing a bit of training. See you later, Stephen, man. Have a good one. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having fun. Right, got the thing for the thing.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vizima more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Do I let her win?
Maybe if you fall.
Do I let her win or not? Might just let her win.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Like you, girl, I can just drop down. Come on. Go, go, go. Yay, you won.
First! Na 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 na.
Shouldn't have let her. Should have just beat the shit out of her, shouldn't I? Well, you know, good dad and all that. Build your kids up. Don't knock them down. Unless they need knocking down.
Oh no. Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So, I could be nice to her here, but I'm not going to be, because now she's being cheeky, and that's not good, so...
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
You can tell the quality of this game, right? And that I know the line that comes
What do you
after
think?
that, you know...
Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free
I know the
training?
line that comes after that, you know, he says, oh, she did read the chapter, right? And just admit it straight off, you know what I mean? So I thought that's the line he was going to go to after I'd said... Because I normally choose the other one, which is, you know, that. I thought it would just revert back to that, but it was a whole different conversation that happened in the 10 seconds after that. So, very good stuff. Very good stuff.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt. Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
I like how the game stops to let you do it.
Parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle?
What am I supposed to parry? I'm fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's
I'm
coming.
too old for this shit.
Sliced your jugular.
Yeah, stop pausing the game so I can do it myself, please. I can't learn otherwise.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwen.
What now?
Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Whoops. I did, didn't I?
Hard, Geralt. Come on.
That didn't work. Oh, that didn't work. Why can't I? Oh.
Stop showing off, Geralt. See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Ugh. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
This'll be quick and painful.
All right.
Any last words?
Enough! Continue training at will.
Whoa, whoa, look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Trying to attack me whilst my guard's down, little shit. Pulverizing that.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? Vizima.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Thing is, Eric, it never feels right for witches either. That's the whole point. They don't want to fight humans. They just have to sometimes because they're hated by them. Which I quite like.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I smell it. Ghouls.
For this shit.
That stench.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
I'm gonna get some ghoul stuff from them. There you go. One thing I always think tabletop RPGs are missing is a system like that, being able to just create stuff.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
It does look very pretty, I'll give it that. It does look very pretty.
Faster.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders, as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going. We going? Help me! Help!
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Just stick you his haircut, man.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail?
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
I agree with you, Up. Yeah, there's some shadows that aren't really matching up. But there are lots of parts of the game that I do like, but then you see like ground textures like this. They don't look too much better, but they are under the water, I guess. It does look better, though. I know it looks a lot better than my... well, not a lot better, but it does look slightly better than the 4K version I tested just a few days ago. So yeah, it does look better. I will give them that.
So, a Griffin this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In a forest to the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Slower.
Witches. Went missing one day, so folk nagged a witchman that was hunting all about. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so
Giddy up.
they knocked
I've got a 3070 in my machine, man. Rotwang. It's pretty good.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
I'm sure Vjorp, as the resident Polish folk, can get you up to speed, Grey Knight Texan. Or I can. We'll see.
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Weevil asked. He said Weevil.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a Griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
So yeah, it is a Polish written fantasy series. Takes a lot of its stuff from a lot of like Eastern European folklore and stories and things like that, and also a lot of other characters. There is one called Alan de Bolognay or something like that, who is very much like Geralt. That you know. But anyway, it's a. Oh, hang on. You said on the house, right?
Show me what you got behind the counter.
On the house, did you say? No, it's not on the house. Don't lie to me, woman. I would say this is the Eastern European Lord of the Rings, essentially. Very down-to-earth, very grungy. Imagine Game of Thrones if it wasn't shit. This is probably what it would look like.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that Griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Got a point. So I play Geralt as a mercenary. Like, if he's paid to do something, he'll do it. He'll always try and haggle for the best amount of money, but he'll do it. That's generally how I play him. He doesn't fuck with anybody who doesn't fuck with him. But as soon as you do fuck with him, he just cuts you in half most of the time.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Okay.
Thanks for everything.
Geralt, she offered you free room and board and you got nothing.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Oh, Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
One thing I do like about The Witcher is how it shows you warfare in medieval Europe. And what it's actually like. It's horrible. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, for what?
Factions, teams, suits. Similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war? It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in the noggin.
I'm not going to play Gwent because it takes too long, but I will talk to this guy to get my first deck because I will play off-screen. But the only thing I'm going to do off-screen is Gwent.
The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Play this one game so it gives us the deck.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Yes. Okay, yeah, fine. I'll go first. Brilliant. Right, okay, yes, okay, fine. I played it before, yes. I just want to get his cards. You don't have to win to get the cards, by the way. He just gives you them once you're finished. My turn. Okay, so I'm going to play... Yep. 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 Love how he just gives me a deck to use, and I'm like, well, yeah, I guess I'll... What does this do? Old siege combat, close combat. So, I want to trick him into doing close combat so I can do other things, but you know, whatever. Okay, he's going for close combat. So I lose 6 and he loses 6, but that will... Okay, now I'm gonna play. Now I'm gonna play. Right, okay. Let's do that. Neither of us are gonna have any fucking cards left at this rate. No, I think we've got it, to be honest with you. No, we might not have it. Well, what do I do if I use leader card? Impenetrable fog, what is that? I can't play that. I'm gonna pass. Thank fuck for that. I won the round. I draw another card, hooray. But yeah, fuck's sake, I draw a card. Shit. Yeah, I'll do that now. See if he gets rid of it with his card. Okay. I'm gonna win this because I've only got one card to play. So I'll do that. Reset it to 1, but I'm done. And I win. Go fuck yourself.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Thank you for your free deck of cards. It's kind of like, I swear they got that idea from, like, Fort New Vegas, or something like that.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name?
Yet you described her perfectly. And
Once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
It's because you're a god. I mean, yeah, we'll be seeing this guy later in one of the DLCs, trust me.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Cool thing about him is that he does turn up in other parts of the game that you don't realise he's in, which I quite like. Okay, I think we're done.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
What the hell happened with that horse? Is that Roach? Yeah, it was. Roach getting annoyed.
Come on, Roach.
Yeah. Roach fucking him up. Out the way, peasants. Go away. Sick of the fucking tutorial. Piss off.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on the
Will you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now.
I know
Go,
what
go.
knows. Elsa bears a run for
Got a
the
look of
back
red today.
What do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway? Durban.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Durban, may the Gold Sun guide you far away from my land.
Come on.
I'm going to turn that blur off. There's a weird blur that I don't like. Hang on. There's a weird blur. Anti-aliasing's fine. Yeah, blur off. Thank you. Looks kind of better. Why are you going off the fucking road? Here's the thing with, yeah, I'm gonna have to turn that down. Here's the thing with official, quote-unquote, official 4K packs, right? They can't do what mods do. This is gonna be my first rant of the video so far. Big companies can't do what modders can do. Modders had this game looking better than this, right? And I was getting, like, 120 frames per second. I'm getting 29 at the moment, and it looks worse. Yeah. This is pathetic. This is actually pathetic. This is actually pathetic. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is unplayable. I can't play this. This is unplayable. I have to turn it down. This is pathetic. Like, why did I think for a second that CD Projekt Red would get anything fucking right? Why did I think for a millisecond? Global illumination, fine. Let's see if that's any better. Why did I think for a fucking second that they would get anything right? All the drivers are up to date, everything's fine. We should be hitting like 120 frames per second, no problem. But of course, CDPR. That would be too fucking... Too simple, that. Too simple. Can't get it fucking right, can they? That would be too easy for them to just get it fucking right straight away. Would just be too fucking easy, wouldn't it? Right, let's see now. Yeah, now look at this. So it's ray tracing that's doing it.
Come on, Roach.
It's ray tracing that's doing it. Look at that. And wow, the game looks amazing. What? You're kidding me. You just saw that, guys, right? The game looks fucking incredible. How can one company fuck this up that much? You put ray tracing in your game and it looks like a pile of shit. I take ray tracing off and it looks incredible. Do they know what ray tracing is? It's reflections based on light. It's not so... Oh, for God's sake. Let's turn this back on again. I want to just... This is pathetic, This is stupid. Right, graphics. Let's go on ray tracing ultra, right? So we've got ray tracing on now. So, yeah, it'll do all that stuff. Look how much worse it looks. Look, everything's blurred. Everything's fucked. Look at that. Dude, I can't trust this company anymore, man. I can't. This was look at the textures on the horse. That's with ray tracing on. Look at that. Look at that. Look at his mane. And look into the distance behind me there, towards the lake and stuff. Look how blurry it is. Look how shit it looks. And we're getting like 20 frames per second. And it looks worse. Right, now let me try it with all that shit off. I can't believe this. I can't believe they've done this. Right. Da-da-da-da. Boom. 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 Right, now. Now look at it. Clear as day. Clear as a whistle. Look at that. Even the shadows on the horse are working properly. Dude.
That's it, Roach.
CDPR, seriously. Need to be fucking seen to.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Didn't like that, did he? We're using a 3070. And the game's looking great on my screen, but not on yours. I don't know why. What the fuck's going on? We might need to wait for a patch to play this game, you know? I'm thinking. Because at the moment, it's not very well optimized at all. But I don't know why I thought CDPR would do anything but fuck us up.
Come on, Roach.
And that sounds harsh, but like... Yeah. We even got a really good CPU as well, which is annoying. Will you fuck off with this fucking thing? Piss off.
Whoa.
I want... Piss off, mate. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Piss off. I swear to God, dude. This fucking game, dude. I want to switch off all these fucking things. Yeah, alright, yes. Yes, okay. Fine. Yeah. No, sod off. Oh my God. Right, can I play the game now? Am I allowed? Thank you. Yeah, it's looking shit even on the stream. It's looking good on my screen, but on the stream it's looking really shit. I just don't think it's fucking optimized, guys, at all. I think it's just terrible. Luckily, it was a free update. I'll say that for it. Luckily, it was a free update. I don't think we can play this. Not on stream. Not at the moment.
Come on, Roach.
Not at the moment. It's not doable. Because I'm getting 120 frames per second on my game, and look at that, the stream's looking awful. Whilst the actual, I'm looking at my CPU now. My CPU's running fine. It's running at like 12-15%. Right? It's not even running very hot. This is CDPR. This is them. This is what their company is now. It's this. Fucking 20 frames per second, and then when I fix it, even the yeah, man, we can't play this. We can't do this. This is silly. This is so silly. This is so silly.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons?
No, that's French women, mate. But yeah, you're close.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing that I know it's the game. Now, I'm looking on stream, this looks perfect. And it's the same engine, it's the same game, it's not a cutscene. We're in the engine, we're doing exactly what we're doing during gameplay, and it looks perfect. And as soon as we start walking around, it goes haywire again.
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
Right, so I'm guessing now it's going to start looking shit again on stream.
Leather, Nordling.
We must requisition a share of your
harvest.
Aye, Your Excellency.
I know there is little left in your granaries, but soldiers are men too, and so they must eat, correct?
Aye, Your Excellency.
Piss off,
freak.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it. and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a Griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this Griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this Griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the Griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the Griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this Griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the Griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example.
The writing in this game's spot on.
Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
The writing is fucking spot on, dude. Like, it really is. And this is why this is why I'm so fucking upset and done with CDPR. Right? All you had to do was basically give us the 4K patch that we already had unofficially from modders for free in the game. That's all you had to do. My PC could play that and stream it and record it at 120 frames per second, and it looks slightly better than what we're seeing now. Slightly better, right? Slightly better. Now, that's all they had to do. Literally, all they had to do. They've even fucked that up. Now it looks slightly worse than I already had it, and it runs like shit. This is a game made by old school, you know, a couple of years ago, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago, CDPR. They're the guys who made this game. They're gone now. They don't exist. This is what we get from the new guys. It's fucking shit.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Fuck off. Watch this now. See, this is how I know. This is how I know. As I just said before, guys, this is how I know it's the game. Right? All of the cutscenes and speeches and all that, they're all in the same engine. Like, we don't just cut to a cutscene, they're all in this engine. Right, what we're looking at now. As soon as I go into the game, it starts running like shit and it looks really terrible on the stream. On my screen now, I'm getting 120 frames per second, which is fine. But why on the stream does it look like a pile of shite? Don't get it. Don't understand it.
Barbarians.
Geralt's just like, sign. Yeah, oh shit, he just popped in out of nowhere.
Good day to you, good day.
Good day. Australian. Very nice. Thought you lot were all in prison. Right, so I'm just gonna try something real quick. Oh no, not that. Didn't want to do that. But what I want to do, actually, bollocks to it. I'll do it later. Right. Ask where the hunter found the bodies. All right. Let's do that. It's looking a lot better now, I will say. I wonder if just that area of the world that's really, really fucking up. Now, what I wanted to say is that Nilfgaardian commander is actually one of my favourite characters, low-key. Because he is, as he says, he's a peasant. He's speaking peasant to peasant as he speaks to people. And he actually extends a hand to the people of the Northern Realms. He wants to help them. He doesn't want to, like, take advantage of them. He is what I would define as a good commander in the field. That's a commander I would actually like to work for. Like, somebody who actually takes care of people. Including you. Looking a lot better now in this stream, apparently. There we go, that's better. Oh! Out the way, you fucking Franco-German twats.
Hey-ya!
I also love how in the Polish game the bad guys are essentially French and Germans. What do you want?
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me, I beg you.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
Well, teething problems. We'll put it down to teething problems for now, but like I'm telling you now, guys, this is not. If it happens again, I'm not having you sit through shit. You know, you'll give me your time, and that means a lot to me. I'm not going to have you just sit here and just like, you know, watch nonsense. Well, you're already watching nonsense. You're on the Northern Exile channel. Let's be honest, but I'm not going to have you watch more nonsense. No. Rotmonk says, is the green triangle still showing? Yeah, that's an effect. That's always going to be there. Yeah. Well, to just show me that I've got an effect going on. And I think I've taken something. Oh. Right, Witcher sensors.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
I think there's going to be some drowners here. Yep.
Here's the cart.
Game, fuck off. Yeah, no, you fucking done. Ooh, you fucking dodged me. Well done. The game is much better since it's topped out. That's good, that's good. Oh, you bastard! You fucking... A bit of that. Oh, no, just cut clean in half. Brilliant. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them, man. I don't know what's going on with CDPR these days, but, like, I'd love to know. But I don't think the... Ooh.
Carts riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around.
Nice, okay. Those are explosive barrels. We don't want to be fucking with them. So I'm going to switch on... Because I alt-tab down, that seemed to fix a few things. Let's try switching on RTX. RTX? No, not RTX. Ray tracing. See what it does. I might just leave it off, though, I'm going to be honest with you guys, because, like, it looks a lot better without it. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I mean, does this look any better to you? Like, because it just looks worse to me. This looks far worse. Like, serious? Yeah, man, I'm not having that on. That looks terrible. Again, this is what I meant, though. This is what I meant. They really do strike me as a company that you could literally give them... The words piss up in brewery. In England, we have this phrase of you couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery. Which is, you know, you couldn't organise a good night out in a brewery. And that's definitely the sense that I'm getting from these guys, to be honest with you, these days.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
All that happens when I switch off ray tracing is the game, one, looks better, and I gain another 50 frames per second. I don't understand how a company who purports to be a professional company can act this way, can actually release products in this state. I don't understand. And it was delayed as well. That's the pathetic thing. It was delayed. Like, what, you needed more time to tell us it was fucked? Like, what? Oh shit. Typical Poles, man. Typical Eastern Europeans trolling me like that. Put in the hand thing where I can't see it, and then I run over, I get stung by bees. Bastards.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Alright, let's go talk to him, shall we? It looks beautiful without the ray tracing. Odd. It's a shame, really, because people probably have worked really hard on the ray tracing aspects of it. You know? And it's such a cool thing that the Nvidia cards can do, but, like, apparently...
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver, with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hag to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to chase after him on a fucking horse. This is gonna suck so bad. Oh no, please tell me I start on the horse. Please tell me. I don't start on the horse. Brilliant. That's
Move it.
Awesome. Is it just chase down, knock the merchant off his horse? Okay. How do I do that?
Whoa!
Gotta get him out of here.
That's what I do on the back.
Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
Now, this is the thing, right? Oh, cheers, Eric. Thank you very much for that, man. It does cheer me up a little bit. As a Witcher, he's paid me to do something. I did it. Now I've got the truth, or at least he's explained to me what he's talking about. So I don't care. Yeah, go, fine, whatever.
Fine, go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised. Use it well. Drink to the Silver Lilies, and to Foltest's memory.
For all I know, he's lying, but that's not my business. Do you know what I mean? Like, is he on Roach?
Peasants do the dying.
No, he's not. Okay. For all I know, he could be lying, but at the same time, it's not my business. I'm a Witcher. I don't care. You paid me to do a job. Fine. Go. I was curious. Now my curiosity is sated. So there we go. I'm seeing on the stream it seems to struggle in certain parts, and then all of a sudden it'll just stop struggling. It'll be fine again. Try and alt tab again, see if that works. It seemed to work last time. I don't know why. Yep, seems to have worked. Odd.
Faster.
What an odd game. What an odd game. But it's CDPR. We can't... I mean, if they think I'm going to buy any Cyberpunk game or the next Witcher game or whatever without watching copious amounts of reviews from people I trust first...
To your grave, more like. Have you not heard about the Griffin?
First the Black Ones, now a Griffin. I guess it's true, misery does love company.
As should travellers. Leave the village.
So yeah, I'm not going to do it. Like they need to earn the trust back with me. Like, this is a free update for a game. That's like me saying, listen, like, here's a baby, right? I want you to mind this baby. If you gave CDPR a baby, you say, listen, CD Projekt Red, Pavel, whatever your name is, here's a baby, right? All I want you to do is watch it whilst it's sleeping for an hour. You would come back, and the cot would literally be on fire, and there'd be a horse pissing on it. Like, all I asked you to do was watch the fucking baby. That's all I wanted you to do. I didn't want you to do anything else. That's why even though people have a go at Rockstar, I'm still a bit like, yeah, but their games are well made. You know what I mean? Like...
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Okay.
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Alright, you stay here, Roach. I'm gonna go find this guy. Hey, it was hard to find.
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
Oh, you went on that date with the Italian lady, Eric. Is she there with you now, do you mean? That'd be awesome.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a Witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Good lad. Give her one from me,
I'll
son.
show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies. But they just won't die, because they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce. Too late. Attacked another one.
Oh, I've not lost it. I've not lost it, lads. Still got it. Fucking hell, they fucked him up, didn't they? Jesus.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse
The
that...
Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away.
Geralt just immediately throws up.
Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
He just... me and Florian, the
Griffin,
Lord's son, we
know
love
anything
each
about
other.
it?
Just starts immediately throwing up on the
not
floor.
much. It's not my kind of game.
Sorry.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No Griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Dude, you're a man stumbling about the woods. Of course the fucking Griffin can... Never mind. Never mind. Your life. Well, I wish you and your Italian lady all the best, my friend. Hope it's going well. You shot your shot, and you know, it worked out quite well. Good. She watches me as well. She got good taste.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first Griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Bye.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp.
More dogs over there. There's something else here that I'm missing. Ah, here we go.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Do any of you have any of you watched the Netflix show? Because like the stuff, the armor of the Netflix show Nilfgaardians is just pathetic. Looks like a pair of balls. Big old pair of balls. He's wearing them. Whereas the Nilfgaardians in this game look absolutely stunning. Their armor's amazing. I can only guess Henry Cavill was watching that and, you know, watching them do, oh, here's the Nilfgaardian costume, and he was just like, what have you done? Like, what? Why does he look like a pair of testicles? Oh! Sorry, I'm used to Geralt dying immediately when...
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Damn.
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal Griffin. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Yay. I might go for some more vitality, you know? Is there a vitality one? Brewing, no. Ah, there we go. There's something else here I can touch. Ooh, place of power.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Yeah. And this can go into my... There we go, lovely. God, it does look so pretty. Whoops. How do I call Roach?
Hey-ya!
Seems to be looking a lot better on the stream now. I wonder whether the game's just warming up, I don't know, but I do have a friend who is a developer, and he did say something like that. He's, yeah, you'll be surprised that games are kind of like machinery. Like the more they run on your system, the more, you know, they seem to get better. I don't know whether that's true or not, but I always thought that was a pretty cute thing. He's like, oh really? He's like, yeah. It's the more complex the game is, the more it's on your system, the more like you know things are less likely to break. But no. But I said to him, isn't it? The more you use it, the more likely it is to break, because you know files get discombobulated. Yeah, that happens as well. But new releases are always very raw. You need to patch them, things like that. Okay.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the Griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a Griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars... something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the Griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
I always thought you was going to bang her. Let me just do some meditation first to get my... I know what meditation is, game. Don't mind if I steal all of your herbs, do you? Doesn't matter, I'm going to do it anyway. All for me. Now I know that there is other things we can do. So here we go. Yes. Right. Place custom marker there. There are other quests we can do to get our level up before we go anywhere. So we could go and kill the Griffin now. But it's going to be quite tough. Orc logic, exactly Texan. Paint it red goes faster, innit?
Down sits in the old oak tree, grew inside lavishly, drinks it down.
Greetings.
A witcher? You see the notice? Hear about the well?
A well? First I've heard. There a problem?
Aye. 'Tis haunted. It has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle has turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Fell dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin. If you could drop your price a bit, I'm sure we'd agree. That settles it then.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
Love how it's like, hold 2 more oranges. Ka-ching.
Ah! Make way.
Let me get on my horse.
Let's go. Freak.
That skybox looks nice.
Infamous well. Strange, no sign of a ghost. Maybe it only shows at a certain time of day. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Grass around the well scorched. All signs point to a noon wraith.
Thing that I kind of wish games would do more often is that, and that point you to something like a bestiary, or to like say, hey, yeah, you need to like look in the bestiary to find certain things, right, that you might find interesting. There's Noon Wraith. On particularly warm, searing summer days when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths will at times appear, resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long white robes. These are Noon Wraiths, the spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain or anger, they wander the fields searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals. Though they will kill anybody who does not get out of their way in time, they are often held in this world by some object of intense emotional significance. This is why if one ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. Yeah, that's the thing in this setting that I really like about
Something's tied the Noon Wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Is that they go a lot more fairy tale with it. It's not just like scientific, like, yeah, this monster is, you know, is this and this monster is that. It's like, no, there's actual a reason for it. It's just, don't need a platter. Oh, take the smoking pipe. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything in here. I'm wondering if it's that doll. Won't do a platter, will it? Whole 9 orans. That's like half what we're getting paid for the job. Nothing in here we can really use.
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More bloodstains over there. But it's not his blood. A journal might be useful.
Okay, the journal says, it's happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord to the court at Vizima. Listed all the harm he's done to us. How he killed Johann for not taking off his cap quick enough. How he trampled our fields when drunk with nary a thought of repayment. How he barged in during Peter's wedding and demanded his right of the first night. Now, we finally got what we begged Melitele for in our prayers for so long. The judge recognised our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can now strike out on our own. At last, we can live as free men. Okay. In a feudal system, I doubt that's going to go very well. The first day of our freedom. Hovel's not much of a village yet, but on my mind it's better than the most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazel and wood smoke to drive out evil, buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves cross our threshold, and then he gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't ploughs nor hoes, and that we ought return it to the merchant. Over my dead body, I'll never take it off. It'll always remind me of Volker, of how happy we were that day. Okay. They say the Lord's coming to see us. He wants to make a deal, to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calmed since his son died, that he's not as quick to anger over small slights. Well, we'll see. One way or another, I've no intention of moving 1 inch from here.
That bracelet might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place. Bloodstains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive. Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
In we go, old chap. Jump in. Whee! On the bracelet. Can I get out of here somehow?
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet was on an arm bone. Wonder where the rest of the body is.
think I know. Ah. How the hell do I get out of here now? That's the way we just came, right? Okay, we're going this way.
Bloodstains, almost faded, but the line's taut. Something's not right. A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to, must be.
I didn't know that,
Wide
Luke.
Elvis,
No.
small jaw, a woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Let's take another look. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well. Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil, drink some potions.
Okay. Is that all you wanted to tell me was that? Let's see. So, Devil by the Well is a Noon Wraith, vulnerable against bombs, oil, and Erdem sands. So, Alchemy. Oh, for God's sake, it's going to do this again. Alchemy, oils. Spectre oil. I need Arenaria? Arenaria. And I think those are here, are they not? No. Okay, brilliant. I might just kill this thing. Try and kill this thing normally. Let me try and kill it normally. Save it. There. Are you excited for the new Space Marine game? I am excited for the new Space Marine game. Just not so much Ultramarines being in it, but you know.
Hey, I think it worked.
Don't fucking say.
For good.
Very nice. We'll get our pay, shall we? I don't know. Bit off. I want to ride through the world game. I don't want to rush through it. All your developers back in the day created a very lovely world for me to go through. I don't want to be just traipsing through it. We'll do later, of course, when the novelty wears off, but still.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, there's hope for it, at least.
How about that? Never expected to get a dowry.
Nor did I suppose I'd ever give one to a Witcher. Strange times these, wouldn't you say? Strange and sad.
If you're having a go at me for that, I did a job. I'm getting paid for it. Sorry. So there is another place here. Let's go to that one. More XP is always good, especially in a game like this.
Years of work up in smoke.
That's not good.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly tonight, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your Arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but I found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
So Twisted Firestarter is indeed a nod to the Prodigy.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. Boot prints. A man's. Large. stinks of piss and vodka. Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Be on the other side, surely.
Heard of the Vryhead Brigade? Your kind served there. Non-humans.
The entire Salamander's Legion came and burned that man's hut down. That's hilarious. Vulcan lives, and it's just like...
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Not good. Lost his boots in the rush. Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound. Tracks lead back to the village.
This guy's gonna be so like confused. Why is this man like kneeling down on the floor all the time?
Ekelain dead at again. Ep Avon e Alba.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Why is the game frame rate fucking terrible at times? What's going on? Jesus. Right, I'm gonna have to restart the game just to see if that solves it, because at the moment... That's pathetic, that. That is pathetic. So I've got it on full screen, just so you can see what I'm doing, because I figured something like this would be up. I really did.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Yep, much better.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll
beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
Calm down. Now follow me.
Not fighting some sort of fucking yokel. Sorry, kid, is leaving your dad somewhere.
1, 2, 3. The old
I
witch
gotta
sees thee.
apologize. Gotta go. Apologize.
Come on. Escort missions are the worst. Come on. Could have set him on fire. Get him moving. I wonder what Vizima is thinking looking out the window of the pub and just seeing me leading this poor man towards the burned out smith at the end of the road. I'm not greedy, I'll haggle for 2 extra coins. I didn't realise it was 2 extra coins. I thought it'd be a lot more than that. Haggling, like, okay, so if you go and haggle at a merchant stall, are you greedy or are you trying to get a good deal? I would say you're trying to get a good deal. Same with him. Okay, I'm not like trying to... Fuck off, game. I'm not like trying to, Come on. Yeah, I think the word's greedy... It's more like he's not able to be bought. He'll do things for money, but if somebody gets to him first... Like, if that guy had come to Geralt, if this guy here had come to Geralt and paid me to stop the smith from finding out about him, then I'd do that. No problem. But he wasn't, was he? You know. He's loyal to his paycheck. He's loyal to his employer. That's why I play mercenaries.
Up and at him.
Hmm? What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you! I was drunk! Didn't know what I was doing!
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the Arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Thank you. Let's have a look at the little thing here. Wanted deserter. Last night a soldier fled from the army camp under cover of darkness. The wanted man, a recruit who recently volunteered to join his Imperial Majesty's service, goes by the name of Odrin. He claimed to be a Caedweni by birth, but said King Hansal's misrule had convinced him to join the Imperial army. He was part of said institution for a mere 2 days, but managed to eat and drink enough in that time for an entire regiment of dragoons. It's quite funny. Volunteers wanted. Okay. Nilfgaardian lessons. Imperial edict. Brother missing. Bastian, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I have reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day, like many others, you'll say. You'll be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like that he did, I'd give him up to the ground the least. What? Like our fathers have done always. Okay, at least. Okay, this is Polish, so you know, Be nice to them. So I seek a brave, able with a sword. A man brave, able with a sword. That's me. I can do that. Outdoor relief. Imperial garrison. Okay. So, I think there is actually... There we go. More money for Geralt. Wow, this horse does really not want to come and say hello, does it? Tell you what I'll do. Meditate till morning.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
He's shagging you wrong then, isn't he? Right, let's go around here.
Roach.
All right, depending on what kind of a woman you are.
It's raining, it's pouring, and
Slow now.
Mental bar storm the hungry gap. They've taken all our grain.
Did you see? Perhaps you should tell the black one that.
We'll talk about this later. Now listen carefully. You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never.
I knows what I know.
You're not to play with
Elsie
Chetty.
bears her rump for the black
Chetty's my best mate.
Chetty's a little fool who'll get us all killed. I see you with him again and you'll
Come
regret
on.
it.
Would you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban
I
now.
really like, as I said before, I really like what they do with the old.
My grand told me about a Swiss boy. Lad with a
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Nobile.
With medieval warfare, how it would work out in like a fantasy setting. I think it's one of the best instances it's been done in fantasy, at least in Western fantasy anyway. I still do think that The Witcher is Western fantasy, even though it's Eastern Europe. It's kind of the Western world. At least Poland is now, technically, part of the Western world. Technically. Whether they want to be or not is another thing entirely. Yeah. Piss off! Don't forget to breathe, North. Yeah, alright, game, thanks. Yes, I'm well aware of how to breathe. Jesus Christ. Shall we?
So, we'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
Holy help me!
Stop whimpering, Hussar.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's. But guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers, feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me, keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Actually, they are just for show. Haha. Murder for the ladies. No. Hey North, can you change your clothing, armor, or appearance? Yes, you can. You can change his hairstyle, his beard, and all of his armor and weapons and stuff. Later on.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
Who would have thought? But I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Alright.
Faster.
It's amazing how just restarting the game means that we are getting a much higher frame rate now. It's ridiculous. That isn't the wherewithal of a bad game, or a badly made game, or badly remade game, as the case may be. I don't know what is.
You're here, good. Bastion... his body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle.
How's it going, man?
There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Okay.
So many corpses, and the war's just started. That him?
No. Neighbour's son. Come on, Hussar! Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him. Come on, Hussar! Can you smell Bastion, boy?
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that. He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
After all that, the dog did it.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosin here found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple, found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rose in here. I'll own he'll die. And he can't go back to his home. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
I don't think anything bad happens if you do that. It'd be interesting if it did. It'd be very Witcher if it did. That's pretty. What that is over there, that smoking stuff. I think that's all we can do in this in Velen, isn't it? Stop with it. Please stop with that. Please stop with that. Yeah, you do this every fucking time. Stop telling me how to breathe. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Guardian Garrison. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all we can do. Right, let's go get some book talk. This is very nice, though. I like this. Very nice. Oh, I wasn't supposed to see that. Roach just spawning into the game.
Slower.
What's that I see? Smuggler's contract. Oh, and I can't get through. Of course I can't. Oh, for God's sake. Fucking games, dude. Of course I can't. That would be too simple, wouldn't it? Too simple. Can I please walk? Thank you. Yes. Oh God. I guess I shouldn't expect like most things to be fixed in the game that were broken first time round, but still, you would think that they would look at it as an opportunity to maybe just patch it to fix a few things, you know. There is a reason why one of the most downloaded mods on the Nexus for like things like Skyrim is, you know, the unofficial patch, things like that. But you're still not letting me get to this now. The smuggler's cash here. Why can't I get to it? You cannot do that now. Is there a reason why I cannot do that now? Or are you just saying I can't do that now? To make things fucking harder. Do you know what? Fuck your cash then. Fuck your cash then. Waste my fucking time. Oh... Oh. This fucking camera, dude. This is alright in 2015, but playing it these days. Fucking camera. Just... Really? I think that might have been a better sword than what I've already got. I'm not wearing the gambeson, it looks ridiculous, but like, I think that's a better sword than what I've got though. Let's have a little look, shall we? Swordy. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Bane by fucking it. How long does this go on for? Fuck my life. Right, that's a steel sword, is it? Yes, it is. Okay. 22 to 26. 25 to 31. So it is better. Okay. Have a little break here. This was a poorly made area because of that ledge there. You just cannot, you know, you can't just easily get back to the other side of the thing. Quite annoying.
Run, Roach.
Very nice, he follows the road properly these days. I like this, this is cool. Alrighty. He never used to do this. Oh, now he's going off the road again, okay. Water confused him. Ah, for fuck's sake, Roach. Yeah, the fucking massive solid thing in the way of us. I don't want to ride into it. Like, that's... You know... I've ridden horses before, they're not that stupid.
It's Dervan now.
It's Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N. Dervan.
Oh dear, stick the bark off the trees again.
Don't tell me it's on the other side of the water. I swear to God, if it doesn't fuck off with these fucking things. I know it seems like I'm getting like overly annoyed with it, but I've been doing this since it started tonight. And you only need to tell me once, don't tell me every fucking time. Oh, hello. She looked alright. I need to get laid. But yeah, like you don't need to tell me every single fucking time. This is how you press the A button. This is how you... Just to fucking let me play the game, please. Tell me once, and then you've told me. Get on with it. I'm too used to playing Elden Ring, where it's like, here's the game. Happy dying. And you're like, oh, okay.
to Vizima.
Let's try and do that swallow potion, shall we? Always found it very funny that there was a potion called swallow. Wish I would give some of my exes the potion called swallow. Hey, am I right? Huh?
Something moved. Hey! Anyone home?
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived. Walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Frying after dark.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Would you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case. A corpse. Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing. Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Right, so this is Nilfgaardian informants and things being...
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Cracked monocle. Interesting.
Found the pan, have ye?
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could
It's so
see
glowing.
myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road. Fry up a nice white fish for supper. Or a pie.
Give me some experience points. Well, I'll take those for that. That's fine. Right, let's make some swallow. Where is it? Potions. Swallow. I need Salandine. Right. This isn't it by any chance, is it? No. Salandine. No, piss off. Oh, for God's sake. Abandoned village sawmill. I think that's where that is, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Faster.
Hey, Converted Iron, thank you for the 10, man. He says, sorry I've been silent for a while, playing with a new hobby and work's been crazy. Merry Christmas, my friend, thanks for being here. No problem, man. I'm within, I'm without and all that. The Iron Warriors will be in a few weeks, probably the start of the new year. The lore video.
Go.
I think the next one's Blood Angels, so that should be an interesting one. Well, Emperor's Children's tomorrow, then Blood Angels. And then probably a Xenos race, which I'm going to put up for voting, I think. Rather than anything else. Out the way, peasants. Out the way. No, see, that's not where I wanted to go, is it? That's not where I wanted to go.
Would you raise a glass with me? Let's just tell the black
Out the way, Black Ones. I've got no trouble with you.
Run, Roach.
Right, is Celandine outside of her house? Rib beef. Would be nice if it was, wouldn't it? Moly grow. She just constantly grows moly grow in her house. Oh, what was that? Balsy fruit. White myrtle petal. I don't think we're actually going to find any, you know. I think we're going to have to buy some from her. Oh, Celandine. There we go. One. Blue ball. I'm sure this is what you came to see, is Northern Exile. What was that? Thank you very much. Celandine. Killer whale. Piss off. I just want to make the... I need 3 more. What the fuck? Why did he...
Giving me no choice.
Just came across the guy and he's just like, "Aww," died. Aww. There's the Celandine, I think. Yep, 1 more. 2 more. 3 more. Lovely. Right, Alchemy. That might not be a bad shout, actually. The Carcharodons. Thing is, though, they don't have very much lore, so the lore video on Carcharodons will be about 5 minutes long. So, I'm playing this on controller, not keyboard and mouse. Things that require such twitch reflexes as sword strikes are a bit better on controller for me, I think.
Yes?
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word, gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Fair enough.
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family and moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
So we've just seen the story of White Orchard not come to an end, but be explained there. So, the hunter got with Florian, the Lord's son, and they were gay together, so, you know. And the Lord found out, barred them from seeing each other. And so Florian committed suicide. The Lord starts drinking, starts being a dick with all of the peasants and stuff. And Florian was a peasant was a dick with the peasants as well. Peasants moved out. Lord went mental, killed all the peasants, and now we've got rid of the witch, well, the hag raven thing, and that's it. And we've just we've seen what happened to the people who were messing around with the Lord. That's really cool storytelling. I like it.
Yes.
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately. But I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
Can you bend over that table again? Right, I'm leaving. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm leaving. Ooh, another level up. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. Stop. Stop it. Yeah, God's sake. I know what these are. Stop, please.
bring.
Looking for trouble?
Get out the way, geese.
Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had sapped on.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Though that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up? Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
I'm not gonna say anything. Go away. Fine. It's the fact that it doesn't let you fucking... Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't let you... No, I want to play the game, thank you. No, I want to play the game. Like... Can I play the game now? Oh, yay, I can play the game. Thanks. Thanks, CDPR. That's
Come on,
great.
Roach.
I'm going to switch that off. Is there any way I can switch that off? Gameplay... yes.
That was hunting nearby, started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner that had sapped aside.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
I need a minute.
Drag a man out of the tavern and then... Fine, but hurry.
What are you saving, Vesemir? Jesus.
Well, Slowpoke, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, Once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
I don't use the crossbow. Witches don't use crossbow. Thought I was going for my horse then.
Watch out! It's about to dive!
I am fucking dodging, you know what I mean? It's like... No, you're not. I'm definitely dodging. What is Vizima actually doing? There we go. Again, you don't seem to be able to dodge. Tell me before. Oh yeah, can't do that whilst in combat, can I? Brilliant game. That's just. There we go. Better. This way, Vizima. Why are you fucking facing the wrong way? Thanks, game, for not telling me that I didn't have do something. Anything, man. Anything. Great. It's so bad at telling me that I haven't got any fucking thing left. Do my, What are you gonna do? Oh, that was close. Fireball to the face did the trick, though.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
You say that you did fuck all, man. Chasing me the entire time.
Run, Roach.
Best me just leaves his horse and runs all the way there. That's much of a chad he tries to be.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
No, because it only gives you an ability point once. The frame rate has been a lot nicer, hasn't it? Well, at least on your screen it has been. On mine it's been fine for a while, unfortunately. Shit. A good test, actually, just to see if the frame rate is holding up. I think it is, though, on the stream. I mean, again, I can't really tell because on my screen I'm getting 120 frames per second. So.
What the hell is this?
Roy!
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
No, I didn't know.
So, a fool.
Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Yeah, I did a job. To be fair, like... to be honest with you, like, I know you're gonna have a go at me for that, but... like, the whipping that he's getting is reserved for the soldiers as well. Like, that's from the military codex, so, like... you know, don't bring them defective goods that might get them killed. And you'll be fine.
No more. Please, no more.
15 lashes, nothing to write home about. It's horrible, like, you know what I mean? But you're not gonna die.
Please.
From what you were saying there, it seemed like a standard military punishment for, like, being dereliction of duty and all that sort of thing. Oh, isn't that pretty?
Let's go!
Whoops.
May the sun shine upon you.
Everything's gonna be fine.
One thing I would like is a Witcher game where you do create your own Witcher. I think if the next one doesn't do that, I'm going to be sorely disappointed. But still, I'm going to be waiting for the reviews either way, because I don't really trust CDPR to, again, piss up in a brewery. Don't really trust them.
Come to Pappy! Come to Pappy!
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Time we were on our way.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took him down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! me!
Always a woman getting people into trouble, isn't it? Yeah, and she leaves.
Recognize this
of
medallion?
course.
You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Fuck's sake. Oh, God.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry.
I'm not.
Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then... We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
I thought Geralt's just an easy man to please. Just like, yeah, this is great.
It must suffice.
Thinkamere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Tatwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to ½ an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine. Do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
Foltest ordered me to clear the path. The boy stood in my way.
Cutting down the La Valette heir. This made no impression on you? I suppose it wouldn't. What's some baron to an assassin of kings? Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
An old acquaintance, more like. Not so close that I felt bad for her, but close enough that I knew she deserved it.
He believes he alone knows what is good and what is evil, and that this gives him the right to dispense justice. Your comrade Letho of Gullet described you so. Quite accurate, I'd say.
My comrade, your agent.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
Well, that alliance has been dissolved, irrevocably. I killed Letho in Loch Muin.
So we heard. It's a good thing you did. Saved our agent some messy and difficult work. I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Alright, that's where I'm going to call it, guys. I hope you've had a wonderful time. I've really enjoyed this. I'm going to be coming back to this probably over the weekend. The one on the far right is what I'm going for, probably, yes. But love you all a long time. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I am going to go and chill out for a little bit. Maybe watch a movie and then head to bed. I'll be back tomorrow. It is Thursday tomorrow with some Emperor's Children lore, which will be really, really cool. And I'll see you then. Have a wonderful time. And I will be on for our next part of The Witcher really soon. Maybe Friday night. We'll see. See you then. Have a good one.